Yet you all come to us young people for hope. How dare you?
Hello folks, we're gonna take a little journey in the past. I got them both one beside the other. This is a vice grip C clamp, and then this is a Goldie Oldie. I found that on the other side of the garage. This is made in the days, this is made in the days of when in the United States of America, they used to make their own tools and they didn't come out of China. This is what they call, it's made by the Detroit Stamping Company. It's written right there. And I think right here. And I think somewhere else, but the adjustments it's like bolts, eh? And you can even set them so that you lock them in place, and when you clamp down, it's always the same. But now hang on, I'm gonna set you up here. I'm gonna have a little chat with you guys about these little clamps. Those, I have 4 of those, okay? Now, I don't know where the 3 others are, but I found this one. The guy, I got these given to me. I was maybe 32, 34 years old. I'm 70 now, so you could say it's a few years ago. The guy that gave them to me at the time was 80 years old. 80, and I was 32 or 34, just imagine, eh? We'll call them for the exercise. We don't want to name nobody to protect the innocent. We're going to call him Morris. This really was his name, but the rest you don't have to know. Well, he used to be supervisor for a bridge company here in Canada. It was called Dominion Bridge. It was a big company. And he was supervisor and foreman for him. And I built a camp. Okay, that was my first camp that I built. It wasn't on a lake, it was on a river. And built a camp, and this guy, I still to this day, and this clamp reminded me of him. As a matter of fact, hang on. We a little change of optics here. I don't know where I put that. Hang on. Don't get excited now. Just because I'm excited, you guys here. Yeah. He gave me this. No, it's just because I was talking to you about that. Oh, look at it. It's lenses, that you put on. Remember the old goggles there? And glass for welding, all sorts of stuff. Yeah, many glasses. And then there's fittings, that go on the torches, But I guess he must have had some welders working for him. There's quite a few he had given. He knew. Yeah, as a matter of fact, I think these tip cleaners come from him. And look at all the, I don't know where, cracks there. These we don't even use anymore. Cover plates, I could sort this out, like a lot of stuff in here. And he had given me this. I believe I'm not sure, but I think these are chasing taps. I'm not sure. Well, hang on. There's a little hex drive retreader taps made in the USA. It's got 7/16, half inch, and 5/16. There's a quarter inch, half inch. Anyway, SCE retreader. It's a retreader. Wow. Hang on. I kind of strayed away from the topic at hand. This guy, Morris, okay? I got to meet him because he was the last, like on the road going to my camp. He was the last cottage prior to my road, eh? And to this day, I still remember him. You know why I remember him? Because he always was very kind to me. I always had a kind word. I always had some glorious things to say about me. Never about himself. Always about either me or somebody else. Hey, you're doing this and that looks good. And now I think back, eh? And I remember that fellow. And I think to myself that this guy was something special. It's maybe a quality that we all should have, is that when we greet people, when we talk to people, we should be kind, and the words that we say have a lot to do with the memories we leave, eh? Sometimes it's not immediate, sometimes it'll be 30, 40 years from now, but they'll say, well, this guy was all right, or this guy is a few bricks shy of a load. But this guy had a philosophy in life, easygoing guy, never in a rush for nothing. Maybe that's why he was a supervisor and foreman, eh? Because in the steel industry, probably some strenuous things happening every now and then. But he was always very calm, eh? And he could make you feel good in the first minute he'd meet you, eh? I'm not gonna mention no instances of what he used to say, but like he always had a good word, eh? And I don't think I ever met him that he was grumpy or didn't feel good, you know. He always, and he sometimes, like, I'd go on the road, go by with my truck on the road, and he'd wave his hand, eh? But he sometimes, if I stopped by, well, that's how it all started, eh? I seen him a few times, waved a hand, and then the next time I come by, I see him, he's there, he's raking his lawn or whatever he was doing, eh? And then I stopped, and then we started talking, and I got to know him, but yet I didn't really know him, and he didn't really know me. He never came once to my place, never, but yet I have good memories of him, eh? And now I reflect on that, and I think, well, maybe that's what we should preoccupy our spare time with, is thinking about the good memories that we leave people, eh, when we talk, and it's not about all the things that I have done or all the things that we are doing, but it's the things that you have done and how well executed everybody else its plan is doing, eh? I know I don't have the right words for all this. This fellow, to this day I remember, and it's we got getting on to at least 30 some years now. So when you remember a guy 30 years later, it's because he did something good. He never did nothing for me, but he did something good. He left good memories. That's what he did. So that's all it is for today, folks. I know it's kind of a funny one to put in here, but I just thinking when I seen this thing, I said, oh, that's Morris. Oh, hang on. There's a number on here, too. It's a stamping company. Hang on. I'll take my glasses there. The Detroit Stamping Company, and it's 486. That's the number of the clamp, 486. And there's a patent pending. Believe it or not, that doesn't mean nothing. It's not made like this. The 11R made by Vice Grip. These are the good ones, made in the USA. But these were probably in their heyday. They were the thing to have. I don't know where they use these, but anyways, as usual, the better ones, they're up ahead somewhere. In the meantime, you gotta stick to what I give you, or I don't know. I was gonna say something, but I don't really want to say it. So, in retrospect, be kind to people, because they will either forget you or they'll remember you. I salute you all. Comments are welcome, and we'll see you in the next one.